How's it going, everyone? Today we're taking a look at the Ghost phone, and this was sent to me by Sebastian Snell, who is the founder. Here's a little letter, or kind of like some information. Ghostmode.us is the website, and you will be able to find more details in there about the price and things of that nature. They are charging a little premium because what they're doing is they're grabbing a phone, they're making sure that it's all that you need, nothing else. So no extra apps, no crazy things, but just, essentially very basic apps. This is very similar to the Boring phone, which was released a couple of years ago, but they discontinued operations. We haven't heard from them. They wanted to release a second version. Well, here it is, Sebastian taking care of that for the community. And he, I believe, started his journey on a Sunbeam F1, but he has decided now to use a smarter looking device. I'll be talking about the hardware in just a second. And I'm unboxing it this time around and giving you some of my thoughts. Not a full review, but I've used a device like this before, so I can tell you essentially what to expect. The brightness may be a little bit lower right now, so we may have to get through that. But as you see there, it says Ghost Mode. And while you set it up, you have a lot of kind of like the regular things. There's no carrier so far because, well, I don't have it there. Let me put this passcode right there. So as I'm setting it up, I will talk to you a little bit more about this. So essentially, they revamped we're going to skip this. They revamped a Google Pixel. So this is a Google Pixel 3, if I recall correctly. And essentially what they're doing is they are revamping the operating system for it to be completely usable or very easy to use without any extra applications that you don't need. So it's kind of like a light phone, but with definitely better specs and battery life and only the basics. So as you see right there, weather, settings, phone, PDF viewer, organic maps, open camera, notes, music, messaging, gallery, files, contacts, clock, calendar, and calculator. That's it. Nothing else, nothing more. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, why the Google Pixel? Well, the reason why is because it's the most secure implementation that you can do this kind of stuff with. You can unlock the bootloader, then ship a new operating system, which they did, and then you can lock the bootloader again so that nobody's messing up or nobody has the ability to mess up with your data. And as you see, it just looks like a regular, kind of like device. This is a Pixel 3. It has Android 12, so that's a good implementation and actually very recent. So they're building this on top of Android 12, which I think is good. And you don't need anything else besides these very basic applications. As you see, of course, it's a larger device, but with that comes better battery life and better call quality. I've used a Google Pixel in the past, a Pixel 3, and they have excellent camera and battery life and things of that nature. Of course, you have the camera right there. It says touch to focus, press the blue, but as you will see right here, this is going to be a very fine picture because even though it's not using the Google camera, it's still using a very nice, camera right there. And you'll be able to see all the details. So you get a lot of the conveniences of a smartphone, but without the ability to install applications. As you see, it doesn't have a browser. It doesn't have anything like that in order for you to do those things. Now, if we go to About Phone, let's see if we are able to find a build number. And if I press it, I am a developer. So I could technically use this in order to do a lot of the kind of like use developer options, unlock the bootloader, create USB debugging, install extra applications if I wanted to. But as they're shipping it, just regular shipping, nothing else, as you see right here, you shouldn't have any issues. And this is it. This is all that you will have. A calendar, very basic one. You have calculator. You have right there a gallery, messaging, music. Messaging is probably quick SMS. Yep, quick SMS. There you go. And of course, you have MMS abilities, you have notes, you have music, but you don't have anything that connects to the internet. So technically, this is a very basic device, nothing else, nothing more. It's not going to allow you to do anything else. It has a PDF viewer and a weather application. And that's about it. I mean, I think it's a good implementation. It's a good idea. And you also have maps through offline maps, which is organic maps. As you see right here, you can set it up. You can download everything offline and you don't need to use anything else. Now, can you do this yourself technically? Yes, you could. You could buy a Pixel 3, take all of the apps and make it super basic, but they are doing it for you. So if you don't know how to do it, or if you don't want to learn how to do it, you can do it without, learning all the tools and ADB and how to remove all of this stuff. They are selling a fully featured Pixel 3 right there with only these apps and nothing else. So if you are technologically, kind of like don't want to learn, or you can learn for whatever reason, or, things of that nature, as you see right here, I'm going to download the city of Denver. And boom, right there, I'm going to have access to offline maps, which is very welcome. And right there, you can see that I'm going to be able to have access to all of the different things I need. But besides that, you will not have access to any internet stuff. Technically, you can do it after the fact. So if you want to use, whatever application, if you had to load something without Google services, I didn't see any Google services in here, then you will be able to do it. And I think again, they're providing a service for a certain price. Now, the question remains, and of course, that is just at the test of time. This is just, something that we see here. As you see, it's very lean and mean, no extra stuff. Like literally, they don't have anything in here that's, Google services or anything. So it's very private, it's very conscious. Again, they're making it very appealing to the privacy and security community. And of course, also to very simplistic if you don't want anything extra. But if you want to install an extra application or two, you do have access to do that yourself if you know how to do it through ADB and doing all of the other extra configurations that you want to do. It does bring in a good package. I mean, the Pixel 3 is a couple years old, but I mean, it still has Android 12 right now on probably one of the latest security patches right there. Android 12, November 1, 2021. This probably needs to be updated, but that's the build number. You can see some of the stuff. I hope that they provide updates over time. I think that will be the only thing that I will be kind of like looking into, like, how to get right there, check for updates. You have a stable release channel, beta, alpha. So they seem to be working on it. So I'm really excited about this project. But updates, of course, are always, hey, you're going to remain to be seen until the test of time tells you whether this is going to be a good investment or not. But again, very good, it's an unlocked device and you'll be able to use it for whatever you need. It's very basic. I will say is even more basic than the iPhone 2 because the iPhone 2 has access to podcasts. But besides that, is essentially the same thing. Notes, alarms, music that you can load yourself, hotspot calculator. Yeah, it's essentially a very, smart light phone with some extra apps. Now, again, can you do this yourself? Yes, you can. Learn how to do it. Buy an older device and put the latest operating system if you want to. But if you want to buy it right away, Sebastian is doing a great job with his team, and I'm excited to see how it continues to evolve and how they continue to provide updates. As you see right here, I downloaded the map, and right there, I have access to all the map things. And I'm really excited that somebody is deciding to put their time to help this specific niche, the niche that just wants a very simple phone with nothing else and selling it, for a little profit for their work and, of course, their updates that they're hopefully going to come in the near future. If Sebastian, you're watching this video, make sure to comment below and give us more details. And you can always email them at ghostmode.us. So Sebastian at ghostmode.us. Contact with any questions and anything you want to say and anything extra. Maybe future devices that they are able to put this, maybe open source, or maybe just allow the ROM to fly around for a fee. I don't know, just giving ideas in here. But I think it's exciting and seeing how this is going to develop. I'll be testing more and I'll give you my updates on this. This probably will become a daily driver for me. since it's great battery life, but super simple, and it's already configured. I don't have to do anything. Exciting times, and hopefully maybe new devices. We see some Nokias coming out and a couple of extra things. But if you have any questions about this device or any of the other devices I have reviewed, make sure to let me know in the comments, and I will be interacting with you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.